Hello fam, Buckle here. We are back with a brand new episode of BuckleCRAFT. We're playing Minecraft in our brand new world and we've got a few things that we need to get done, but I wanted to take a moment to let you know before we get too far into the episode that we have started regular live streaming here on the Dan Buckle channel. And so if you want to be a part of those, all you need to do is make sure you've subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you know when we are live. Let's get into the episode. Alright, so in the episode today we have a few things that we need to do. Previously we did a little bit of work on expanding out some of our brewing area and also the smelting area, but I need a far better source of experience as well as a source of fuel for the super smelter so we can get that working now that we have some redstone. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to punch through this wall here and make another room where we are going to try and attempt to build a zero-tick kelp farm to see whether that will give us a good source of kelp, which we can use for compost and we can use it for smelting and all those sorts of things. So let's get started. Alright, so the room doesn't need to be too big, but we're probably going to make it expandable because at the moment I can probably only make one module because I have no other slime blocks. So I only have one slime, so we only have one sticky piston. But what I'm thinking is if I build it so that the farm runs this way, we can, as we get more gear, we can extend it, we can build out that way, put some cool foundations going down and actually make it look like it's busting out of the mountain, which could be cool. And then down here is, we haven't added it yet, but we'll have hoppers taking the kelp blocks down into what is the furnace room, which will be just there. So let's go get our slime block. I'm going to make the piston. Now let's try and make the first module for this kelp farm. And we may need to put some of the mechanical gear above. And this will be the receptacle from, you'll see. Let's get started. Alright, so we have our one slime block here, which we're going to use to make our sticky piston. And we're also going to need a blast furnace. So let's quickly, because I want to use a blast furnace. I feel like it's going to be way quicker. So we need to get a furnace. Then we need smooth stone, don't we? We need smooth stone. How do you make smooth stone again? Alright, I remembered now. I had a little bit of a brain fart, but we're good now. We've got our smooth stone. I think we need 4 for our blast furnace. Let's see if I am remembering correctly. Alright, blast furnace, here we come. Bam, there we go, fantastic. Now, I am also going to need some hoppers, but my issue is I haven't got much iron left, so I might need to go into a quick couple of minute session down in the strip mine and get some more resources and we'll be back. Alright, I wasn't recording, but I knew while we were running around I could hear skeletons everywhere and we've found the source. What do we got here? We got some gunpowder, we got some coal, we can take the coal. What can we dump? Man, our inventory's kind of full, but I'm stoked with this find, guys. This is brilliant. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that session was a little bit productive. We have also got 19 more diamonds as well. Oh man, I'm very happy with what was just meant to be getting some iron ending up being far more significant. So we're going to put our diamonds, 59. Up to 59 diamonds. We got some more lapis and we have a little bit of iron. I think that's going to get us through everything we need for this build. So let's start by making ourselves a sticky piston. I think we have nearly everything we need. Let's have a look. No, we need, we need a normal piston first. So make one of those, amazing. Make the sticky piston, amazing. And we are going to need a normal piston as well. So make one of those. And I think we are just about good to go. So we're going to start by placing the double chest that will hold everything that is made. Then we're going to need to put a hopper in the back and we're going to put our blast furnace on top. So once anything is cooked, it'll get put in the chest. Next we need to have the inlet. So I'm building this from the bottom up. As opposed to the other way around, just so I know that this is in the right spot. Next we need the one that will provide the fuel for the burner, so it's going to be this one, and we'll put a chest there. And that'll be where we put coal and eventually more dried kelp, and then we need the hopper that will feed into it from the farm. Alright, so we've made a fair bit of progress. It is mostly built, so we're missing a sticky piston, but I built this half here, but we're just waiting until we find another slime ball to make the sticky piston underneath. The kelp will go there, we'll get it in a second. I just need to turn it on and make sure that the pistons all fire and that sand doesn't fall down, because this piece of sand here is being held up by this piston. Then as that goes backwards and forwards and shakes the sand, hopefully it doesn't fall. So let's try this out. Amazing. Let's make sure the one at the top is triggering as well. Amazing. Now we just need to go find my kelp. Alright, so it seems that although I thought I had kelp, I don't know where it is. And I've gone through all my chests and I cannot find it anywhere, so I thought I'd go for a little run. And we haven't been this way yet, so I wanted to go exploring. But conveniently, we found ourselves a horse. So we're going to give Mr. Horsey here a little bit of stuff. We're going to hop on and hope that he allows us to become friends. Oh, yes. And now it makes this adventure a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. So I'm going to run this way and hopefully we run into some ocean and get some kelp. Oh, I see water. This is a good sign. Wait. That's not an ocean. That, my friends, is a swamp. This means that we should be able to get ourselves another slime and actually double the size of our farm. Is that right? Do slimes still spawn in swamps? I'm going to Google that. We'll go. I'm going to keep going and find an ocean first because getting kelp is the most important thing, but then we will run back and we might run through there and see if we can't find ourselves some slimes. We've successfully got ourselves a little bit of kelp, but on the way back we passed this. I just saw we found ourselves a desert temple, and so I think I want to try and risk it. I just want to make sure my horse doesn't run too far away. Now obviously I've done this a few times now. It took me a while the first time around, but I know not to land in the center because that will end in disaster and blow up with all the TNT underneath the floor. So we're going to work our way around the outside. Do I have my torches? I do have my torches. Fantastic. I'm so glad I brought those. I don't always bring them, but I'm glad I did. Let's break that. And I actually... Wait. What? What? Ripped off? Is it just me? Are there like no chests in this one? I do want the TNT though, because I definitely want the TNT. Not the sandstone, not the pressure plate. There we go. That's going to come in handy a little bit later on. I'm a little confused. Is there not always treasure in these? I feel ripped off right now. Oh well, that was a little bit underwhelming, but let's make our way back home. We've parked ourselves next to the swamp. We've got everything we need. We've got our kelp, like we said. We've got a very uneventful what is it? Not a jungle temple, a desert temple. Very uneventful, nothing in it. Now I'm going to wait till night and we're going to see if we can't get ourselves a couple of slimes. Alright, the sun is setting. There are some illagers over there, which I do not want to pick a fight with because I do not want to trigger a raid when I get back to the base. But we are now in the swamp biome and the light is down, and hopefully this will mean we should get some slimes, or at least I'm hoping that's the case. One slime. Oh, doubles, because he'll shoot behind. There we go. Now they're going to shoot each other. Sorry, guys. Okay, hold on. What's the moon? Because I just read that the fuller the moon, the better chance. Okay, so it's not a new moon. It's not a full moon, but it's not a new moon, which means they should be spawning just a lesser percent chance of spawning one from what I just read. Good old Wikipedia. Guess what? We've got one. We've got one. Excellent. Okay. Even if we just get one slime ball, it's going to be worth it. But I think he's a full-size slime. We should be able to get a couple. That's what I'm guessing. Let's have a look and see how many we get for this. Get the littler guys. Excellent. We should get a couple of slime balls out of this, I reckon. 2. Come on. Come on. 2. Okay, let's get rid of the lily pad. Yes, that is 5 sticky pistons right there. There we go, we've got another one over here. So I don't think it's a full size, I think it's a half size, but we should still get a couple off him. We're going to leave here, actually, for our future endeavors. It's going to stay there. Nice little house. For when we come back looking for more slimes. Good job, friend. Good job. You can stay there. All right, we have a normal piston. We're going to do 1 sticky piston. And that needs to go in here on that side. How are we going to get in to replace that without breaking the whole thing? Let's see. Can I get in from the back? Oh, I can't. Oh, I just broke the whole thing. I can't break that piece. Oh, it doesn't matter. What's done is done. We are going to break it now. I'm going to replace it with this one here. Excellent. And let's come around the back and fix up the broken redstone that we just broke. We need our bricks. I'm going to put it like that. No, it needs to be there. And then we need to have redstone goes there. I think that's right. And let's come back around the other side. Let's just make sure the bottom is working. Okay, bottom's working. Great. Let's pick up our stuff. Now let's rebuild the top. Alright, so it took a little bit more work. I don't exactly know what I changed, but it seems to be working. But now, every time those pistons fire, it is going to continually spit out more and more kelp. And eventually we're going to double up on this side. We already have the 2 sticky pistons down there ready to go. We'll build that later. And now what's going to happen is, this should be filling up with with kelp, which is perfect. So now what we're going to do, just to show you how this is going to work, because we need a little bit of coal. So I'm going to quickly put a little bit of coal down here, and using our fortune pickaxe, which should give us a nice little collection, we will now come out and place the coal in one coal. It should be all we need. I just realized I put a blast furnace there when I should have put a smoker, a food smoker. So we're going to go and rectify that situation right now. Let's do this properly this time, because I feel like we are on the home stretch, which makes me very happy. So we're going to replace the blast furnace just there with the smoker. And let's try putting in, I did a test over here, and for some reason a normal furnace was able to successfully dry the kelp, but not the blast furnace because it was meant to be the smoker, but that's all right. We're going to get 9 of these dried kelp, because I'm hoping that I can use those as a fuel source in the smoker, which I don't know for sure, but we're going to try. So we're going to come over here. We're going to turn these 9 into a nice dried kelp block. We're going to come here and see if it will let me use that as the fuel source, which it will. Now when we hit the go button, the kelp should... I broke it. Hold on, we've got to fix this first. Hold on. I think when you stop it sometimes, it sort of breaks the entire system. I can't see where it's broken, but it's definitely broken, but that's okay. I still have spare sand. I don't have spare sand. Where's all my sand gone? What? Hold on, maybe it got picked up. Maybe it got put in the chest. Hold on. No, in the hopper? No. Where did my sand go? Tragedy. Let's go get some more real quick. Okay, hopefully this time we have a win. So we're going to put the 2 kelps down just to get it started. Make sure that's right. And start. Excellent. Now let's see if the smoker has lit. Amazing. And that will now start smoking. Oh, it's taking dry kelp, but it's all right. It's going to end up in here, which is perfect, because then we'll literally, as soon as there's 9, which I might even just use these 7 and plus the first 2 of these, to make sure that there's enough to get the whole process burning. Amazing. Let's put that in there. Oh, this is good. I'm just going to let that run for a while now until we get a nice collection of dry kelp. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to AFK for a bit and we will be back shortly. As you can see, we've been running this for quite a while and we have quite a few stacks of kelp. I'm just going to take some of these out to make a little bit of space so that it keeps running the way we want it to. I'm going to dump them in here. And what we're going to do is it pushes the kelp, cooks them here, and then puts it down into this one here, which we take these stacks of kelp, and then what we're doing is we're turning the dried kelp into blocks of kelp like this. And then we're coming back and we're using the dried kelp as the fuel to put back into these smokers. On top of that, we're going to be able to use this dried kelp, hopefully, which I haven't double checked it, but run it through a composter to give ourselves an almost unlimited supply of bone meal. So we're going to give that a crack soon as well. And fam, although there's a bit of decorating work to do, we have essentially finished this build. I mean, we've got a little bit of aesthetics. We've got to make this thing look nice, but this is running amazingly. So I've already shown you how it runs, but one thing that I haven't shown you yet is that this can actually be used as an experience farm. That's right. So there's a bit of a glitch in the game that if you chock up these hoppers, so let me show you, if I fill these hoppers, up and get the kelp to be stuck inside the actual smoker, it thinks, I don't know why, that when I take it, it accumulates XP. So have a look now, I'm at 49. So if I come in here and take these, just 2 of those, 49 is nearly full. I'll just take 2 of those, now already up to 50. Take that one there, now up to 51. Take that one there, now up to 50. What is that? Nearly full. Take that one there. Now we're at 52. Take that one there. Now we're at 53. And it just becomes this insanely quick way of getting experience, which was also why I built it here, because we use the dried kelp blocks to fuel the smelting, and we use the experience in the experience station. That's right. So I'm very happy with the build. Now that this is done, in the next episode, or maybe in one of the live streams, we're going to make all of our diamond gear, our diamond helmets, our armor and weapons and tools and all of those things. We're going to enchant them absolutely to the nines. So the next thing I want to build will be a sugarcane farm, probably up here as well, so that we can use the sugarcane to make books. And this whole room, all these barrels are all going to be filled with books, helping us to track all of our different enchantments to make our gear the best. But thank you so much for enjoying this episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed it at least, but at least thank you for sticking around. Remember, we're live streaming quite regularly, so make sure you've subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the videos or any time that we go live. And there's going to be some other videos. We're going to be playing some Roblox. There's going to be another episode of the Marioverse Rabbids that my son and I have been playing together, as well as some other random stuff. And as soon as I'm allowed to travel, the vlogs will be coming back as well. But thanks for hanging out. Absolute pleasure. We will see you guys next time.